Hey everyone, welcome to your last homework video. Your secret word is freedom, which, depending on when you started your packet, might apply to you or might not. If, like me, it's Tuesday and you have a whole week before school starts again, you have just finished your packet and you're feeling really good and you can go do what you want. But if you're like probably 40 students and you're doing all of this on New Year's Day, sorry, your freedom's over. School's tomorrow. Okay, so a truck uses 1 1/3 gallons of gas to travel 12 miles. At this rate, how many miles can the truck travel per gallon of gasoline? This problem we've done a few times, but it's a good one to review. This learning target where we're trying to find the unit rate, given all these fractions. So one way to do it would be to say, okay, 1 1/3, I'm going to change that into an improper fraction, which is 4/3. And then I'm going to split up this double number line so that it goes by thirds. 1/3, 2/3, again, writing with my finger, apologies, 3/3, which is the same as a whole, and 4/3. Then, on top, I'm going to take the miles and break them up into 1, 2, 3, 4 equal parts. 3, 6, 9, 12. From there, I want to know how many miles the truck is going in 1 gallon. Well, 1 gallon is right there, so the answer is 9 miles per gallon. A bunch of other ways to do it, though. One of them would have been over here. First, think of this as 4/3 again. Then, scale down to 1/3 before you scale up to 1/2. So, 4/3 divided by 4 is 1/3, and 12 miles divided by 4 is 3, which means the truck goes 3 miles in 1/3 of a gallon. Now scale that 1/3 up to a whole by multiplying it by 3, and you figure out the truck goes 9 miles per gallon. The last really common strategy I've seen, there are more, but I'm just showing you guys 3, because, freedom, would be to kind of use what's been all over this packet and use keep, change, flip. So any number divided by itself equals 1. And you can use that rule of math to solve this problem. So 1 divided by 1 1/3 equals a whole. So 12 divided by 1 1/3 is going to be equal to the answer to this problem. I'm going to make some space. 12 divided by 1 1/3. Okay. We know by now, hopefully, if you've been watching these videos or you remember anything from 6th grade, we can rewrite this problem as 12 wholes divided by 4/3. Then we can change it to multiplication using keep, change, flip. Then we can use the multiplication algorithm, which says we can just multiply across with fractions. 12 times 3 is 36. 1 times 4 is 4. Finally, you divide that. 36 divided by 9. 36 divided by 4 is 9. And voila. This one is all you. Pick your favorite strategy, try it here. I think a lot of us are getting good at these problems, so I got confidence in yous. For the last problems in this packet, I changed the story a little bit. And I'm sorry I haven't done this enough, because realistically, how often are you thinking about trucks and gallons? It's kind of silly. I just use that because that's kind of how the state test uses it. But we can find the unit rate with fractions in other stories situations. And this one's more realistic. Iadelsa, which Microsoft Word doesn't recognize as a name, even though it's a wonderful name. Iadelsa reads 50 pages every 2.5 hours. How many pages does she read per hour? So this problem is very similar to the ones we've been doing. I'm going to set it up with pages and hours. And Iadelsa reads 50 pages in 2.5 hours. But I'm going to write 2.5 like this, 5 halves. And we're looking for 1, which is going to be somewhere over there. How many pages does she read per hour? And then from there, you can use any of the strategies that we've been using on these problems. So I'm actually going to let you solve this problem on your own. You could solve it here. You can make a ratio table where you set it up like this, and you're eventually trying to get to 1 hour. And at the end of the day, the answer is, I'm not telling, see if you can figure it out. Last one, again, a different story, but the same idea. Mr. Palmisano runs 15 miles every 1 2/3 hours. He really does. He's kind of in good shape. How many miles does he run per hour? So again, we're given this ratio, and we got to find per 1 hour. So it's the same types of strategies as I showed you for problem 1, and I'm not going to tell you the answer because I want to see what you're able to do on your own. As always, I don't grade these on correctness, I grade these on effort, and since I'm not showing you, I'm not necessarily expecting you to get it right, I'm just expecting you to try your best. That's it. I hope this was helpful. I'm really sorry to everyone who messaged me and was like, hey, where's the videos? What's wrong with you? Do your job. Well, here I am doing my job. Now finish your job, and yeah, I'll see you next year. Thank you guys for everything. Bye.